Hello again. All right, so question 9 and 10 are going to be, again, identical. So we have an x plus 7, so now we have an unknown number that we're going to try and solve for. So I'm going to separate 9. You guys will be doing 10. All right, so looking at both of our equations, one of them's already solved for one of them. So y equals x plus 7. So this one is already solved. This one is not. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this whole piece, x plus 7, and we're going to plug it in or substitute it in for our y. So instead of y, we're going to plug that in or substitute it in. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to plug in this x plus, instead of y, I'm going to plug in all of this. So x plus 7 equals 11. From here, we can combine like terms. I have an x and I have another x. So how many x's is that? 1, 2. So that's 2x. Bring everything else down because nothing else combines. From here, you should be able to solve this. I have a positive 7, so I'm going to move that to the other side. So by subtracting 7 from both sides, I bring down my 2x because nothing's happening to it. 7 minus 7 is 0. 11 minus 7 is 4. Still need to get rid of that 2, so I'm going to divide both of these by 2. And I get x equals 2. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right here because that's part of our answer. Now, since I already solved for 2, I'm going to take this 2 and I'm going to go wee, and I'm going to plug it into our original x from our first equation. So I'm going to do that answer all the way over here. So I have y equals, instead of an x, I'm going to substitute it in for a 2 plus 7. So y equals 2 plus 7 gives me a 9. So y equals 9. So my answer is 2 and 9. All right? So how did I do that? Again, I took my y equals. So we're looking for either y equals or x equals or something that we can simplify into something like this. And I'm going to put x plus 7, and then I'm going to substitute it in for all the y's that I see. So I put an x. Instead of a y, I'm going to put x plus 7 equals 11. X and x gives me a 2x. Bring everything else down. I need to get this 7 to the other side so I can solve for x. So subtract 7 for both sides. I get 2x equals 11 minus 7 is 4. Divide both by 2. X is 2. I'm going to take this 2 and I'm going to go wee, and I'm going to plug it into the original. Technically, you could do it on here, but I like doing it into the original because it's already solved. And I get y equals 2 plus 7. 2 plus 7 gives me 9. So then there's my answers, a 2 and a 9. So my point would be 2, 9. Thanks, guys. Now you guys can do number 10. The only difference is that instead of a plus 7, we now have a minus 6, but everything else is basically solved the same. So instead of you having plus 7 here and subtracting both sides by 7, you guys will have a negative 6 here, and you would add 6 to both sides. All right, so again, I'm giving you a hint on how to start this or where you guys would have some tricks. All right, thanks. I will do question 11 here in a second. All right, thanks, bye.